Hey guys, this is Pastor Dave. Welcome to another midweek chat. I hope you and all your loved ones are doing well. This has indeed been a challenging time for us all. This pandemic has been with us as of this March. It will be 2 years. And I love the phrase, this too shall pass. And it's going to pass. Just hang in there, pray, continue to be a witness for Christ, be faithful, and trust the Lord. Before December the 15th, I had been doing some chats on the book of Proverbs. On December the 15th, I changed course to focus on Christmas. Today I'm going to continue with this precious book, the book of wisdom, Proverbs. Consider first of all the wrong way of laziness. Proverbs chapter 6, starting with verse 9, says, "But you lazy bones, how long will you sleep? When will you wake up? A little extra sleep, a little more slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Then poverty will pounce on you like a bandit. Scarcity will attack you like an armed robber." That's from the New Living Translation. This pandemic has been rough on everyone. But I think that it has been a season that has given lazy people a greater way out of working. Today there are plenty of work opportunities. Let me share with you something from a website called CBS Chicago. Here's the caption: "Help wanted signs are everywhere, but employers still having a hard time attracting workers." Let's hear something from the New Testament. 2 Thessalonians 3:10 says, "For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat." No country in the world is better than the United States of America. America is a place where people can choose their professions. You can choose the kind of work that you like to do. We are a free country. It's a privilege to live in this country, and it's a privilege to work here. It's easy for anyone who lives here, I think, to take for granted the opportunity to work in the USA. This great freedom to live and work as we do in this country was earned by a lot of others. And a website called A Lesson in Freedom, OperationCarePackages.org, is this inspiring and true story. I think this will be a blessing. Back in September of 2005, and let me just add, this is a true story. On the first day of school, Martha Cawthron, a social studies school teacher at Robinson High School in Little Rock, did something not to be forgotten. On the first day of school, with permission of the school superintendent, the principal, and the building supervisor, she took all of the desks out of the classroom. The kids came into first period. They walked in. There were no desks. They obviously looked around and said, "Mrs. Cawthron, where's our desk?" And she said, "You can't have a desk until you tell me how you earned them." They thought, well, maybe it's our grades. "No," she said. "Maybe it's our behavior." And she told them, "No, it's not even your behavior." And so they came and went in the first period, still no desk in the classroom. Second period, same thing. Third period. By early afternoon, television news crews had gathered in Mrs. Cawthron's class to find out about this crazy teacher who had taken all the desks out of the classroom. The last period of the day, Martha Cawthron gathered her class. They were at this time sitting on the floor around the size of the room. And she says, "Throughout the day, no one has really understood how you earn the desks that sit in this classroom ordinarily." She said, "Now I'm going to tell you." Martha Cawthron went over to the door of her classroom and opened it. And as she did, 27 U.S. veterans wearing their uniforms walked into that classroom each one carrying a school desk. And they placed those school desks in rows, and then they stood along the wall. And by the time they had finished placing those desks, those kids, for the first time, I think, perhaps in their lives, understood how they earned those desks. Martha said, "You don't have to earn those desks. These guys did it for you. They put them out there for you, but it's up to you to sit here responsibly, to learn, to be good students and good citizens, because they paid a price for you to have that desk, and don't ever forget it." Folks, we live in a wonderful country here, and so many times people take it for granted. Work is a right thing. If a person does not work, well, let me just share with you again the text or this scripture in the New Testament. "For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat." Arlington Cemetery is filled with people who paid the ultimate price to keep the country we live in free so that we could work. It's a privilege. Next week, the right way of work is my message. God bless.